I've already had my coffee today and I feel like I need another one. I'm just gonna roll with the energy right now. You might be wondering,
Chantal, why are you sitting on the ground?
Because the lighting is way better here. Simple answer to that, the lighting is just way better, and I just wanted to be more up close and personal with you guys because this is an important video. It's finally October, my favorite month of the year, and I don't know, but with the weather changing, I'm really more in the mood for reading books. I think I said that in my book haul as well, and I just really want to get back into it. I am very ambitious this month. I think last month I maybe read like 3 books, maybe 2. I don't quite remember. I really have to write it down more. And this month I want to read 7 books. Make it make sense. Yeah, I already started a few of them, but I just want to finish them. I want to see how far I can get, and I also have a nice challenge planned, so maybe that's gonna come up this month as well. So if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming bookish uploads, also we're talking about makeup on this channel. I'm also having a few vlogs, so if you don't want to miss any of that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family. Without further ado, let's just get right into this video. I want to finish this month the Hunger Games trilogy. I'm currently at the 3rd book, and I'm also filming a reading vlog for this. I'm currently around 1/3 through. I mean, it's still on my list for this month. The 2nd book I want to talk to you guys about, I don't have in person here. I'm reading it as an ebook on my iPad. It's called These Hollow Vows, and I started it. I think I'm like 30% through that one as well, or maybe half through it already. And I like the story so far, but I just haven't continued reading it because I started reading Hunger Games. Okay, maybe I should put the 2nd part on my reading list for this month as well. But if I don't read it this month, I'm definitely gonna read it next month. I like the story, I just think it's sometimes a bit slow, so yeah, that's why I also didn't pick it up as much, but I still like the world building and everything, so I just don't know where it's going, so I'm curious to see how that story evolves. I rented a book from our local library here. It's from Catherine Center, The Bodyguard, and I've just heard very, very good things about it. I think pham has talked about it, I believe, and she really loved that book. It's a fake dating trope, and I'm really, really curious about that. She's his bodyguard, which I find very cool as well. So I cannot wait to read this. Yeah, I also have to read it this month because I need to give it back. So that's definitely gonna be read this month, for sure. I don't know why, but apparently the 2nd book is also yellow. It's Beach Read. I don't think Beach Read is a book that I should read in November. I don't think this is a book that I should read too late. I think October is still fine. I wanted to read it in September, that did not work out, so I'm putting it on my list for this month. I love Emily Henry's writing style. I loved Book Lovers. Well, that sounds weird, but I did. And I'm just really curious about how this story goes. I've heard really great things about that. I've heard it's even better than Book Lovers, so I cannot wait for this. I'm really so excited to read this finally. The next and last fictional book that I have is The 7-Year Slip. I showed this to you already in my book haul as well. It's playing in New York. It is a love story, maybe also even a bit rom-com-y, and it's about a magic apartment. And wait, let me read for a second so that I know what I'm talking about. So it says, but when she moves into her late aunt's apartment and finds a strange man standing in the kitchen, a man with kind eyes, a southern drawl, and a taste for lemon pies, her well-laid plans begin to fall apart. Because he's the type of man who, before it all, she would have fallen head over heels for. And she still might. Except he exists in the past. 7 years in the past to be exact. And she quite literally lives 7 years in the future. Her aunt always said the apartment was a pinch in time, a place where moments blended like watercolors. She also said that love is never a matter of time, but a matter of timing. And Clementine fears she may be 7 years too late. I don't know, it just sounds so cute. Just from reading this already, I'm already smiling. It already makes me happy. I feel like this is a very cute book. So I feel like this would be a great fall read. You cannot tell me otherwise. And a lot of people also raved about this, so I'm just so excited to read this. The next books are 2 non-fictional books that I want to read. The first one is The Energy Codes. The 7-step system to awaken your spirit, heal your body, and live your best life. I started that one briefly. I'm not very far yet. I'm only at page 42. It's a pretty slow read. It has such a small font, but it is an interesting read. Right now she's just talking a lot around everything else besides the point, but I'm just really curious how this evolves and if this is gonna give something valuable to me. It's just about how energies and vibrations are affecting your day-to-day life and how you can shift your vibration to actually manifest and bring positive things into your life. And that's just a very interesting topic to me. I think this is more scientifically proven and I want to hear her expert opinion on it. However, as I said, right now it's still slow, so I haven't read it further yet, but yeah, I still have it on my list for this month because I definitely want to continue this. I've been having this sitting on my TBR for months now, I think since July, and I really want to continue reading it. So I started it and I'm only on page 26 or 27. I thought I would be way further. Like, I'm literally just here. I really thought I read so much more because it already is so packed of information. It's very, oh, I didn't even tell you the name of the book. Is Period Power by Macy Hill. It is so fully packed of information and is so interesting. This is really something that I need to get into because I want to understand the female cycle a bit better. I want to know what to do at the different stages of my cycle and why my body reacts the way it reacts, you know? The parts and bits that I did read already taught me a lot of new things, and I'm just really curious and interested on how our body operates. This book is definitely giving that already so far, but I just haven't continued reading it, and the last time I read it was, I think, in August, so it's been a while. No, I think it was, wow, no, it was in July even. Yeah, so I really need to continue reading this. I'm just always gonna need this. This is definitely on my TBR. And this concludes the 7 books I want to read this month. Technically it's 6 because I'm already halfway through 2 of them. So yeah, but I'm just still gonna call it 7 because technically that's what it is.
I didn't go to school for math.
Please let me know in the comments down below what your TBR for this month is, which books you would be excited to read, and if you like any of these books. And if you want a more thorough review of one of these, let me know in the comments down below as well. That was it from me for today. Have a beautiful and blissful day, and I'm gonna see you next week. Bye!